Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Hey everyone, how's it going? Yeah, today I am going to be drawing in MS Paint. This is what I am working on right now. It is a present for someone. Don't tell them. That's all I have to say. But yeah, I'm just gonna work on this and see where it goes. Might be a shorter stream than usual, but we'll see. So, it's someone's birthday coming up in a few days, and I thought I would draw something for them. And yeah, this is what I have so far. That's Tsukasa over there of Lucky Star fame saying, "Mite mite, Kari Kariko da yo." That means, look, it's Kelly Calico. But yeah, this is what I have so far. Pretty pleased with it. Done it all with a mouse in MS Paint. It's pretty dope if I do say so myself. Yeah, so basically I'm just trying to draw more things, add more things in the background, basically add more detail, and definitely need to color it in. I definitely should at least color it in. And yeah, that's it. That's it really. So So yeah, I don't anticipate talking that much for the stream because I want to concentrate and draw, he says as he fucking broadcasts himself in public on the internet. But yeah, drawing with a mouse is dope, to be honest. I think I much prefer drawing with a mouse over a tablet at this point. It's just so convenient, and you have a lot more control over it. And really, I mean, let's be fair here, tablets are kind of a cop-out. They're for people who won't draw on paper. They want people who can't commit. They think they could just like Control Z themselves out of every situation. Let's try this. Maybe I don't want that part over here. I mean, yes, I did like press Ctrl Z once already. But you know, you don't see me doing it like over and over and over again and just repeating the same movement. Which is kind of psychotic if you ask me. Psychotic and deranged. I wasn't sure if I wanted to like keep the sketchy look. I think keeping the sketchy look like makes it a bit more charming rather than do like clean lines like like say with the Bezier curve or the S curve. And okay guy Zero, welcome to the stream. Hello there, how are you doing? I am drawing in MS Paint. How do you do? How was your day? Are you eating right now? Have you eaten? Have you had lunch? Are you drinking anything? What are you hydrating yourself with? Right, I am trying to draw this ashtray here. Right, because I'm basing this desk off my own. There isn't an ashtray on my desk, to be honest. I don't smoke indoors. As much as awesome as that is, I do not smoke indoors, but yes, this desk is basically modeled after my own. Well, to an extent, there's some truth to it. Because I definitely have a keyboard here and a mouse here hiding behind Tsukasa's head. Right? I don't have any plushies or anything like that. Maybe if I draw like from when I'm not so zoomed in, it's a bit easier. Like, nothing has to be perfect in this drawing, right? Yeah, something like that. And that's some cake here because, like, Tsukasa, if you ever watch Lucky Star, Tsukasa, there's like an episode where Tsukasa eats a cake, well, the strawberry off a cake, and then Kagami-chan got really upset at her, and it was all kind of whimsical and silly. Ooh, this is much nicer. Oh, look at those lines. Look at that vertex. Is it vertex? It's not real. Vector. Look at that vector. Vertex is something else. And now do this for the ashtray. Yeah, that is a fine ass ashtray. I would definitely put a fag out in there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I kind of want to like tidy this bit up though. I want to do this, like make it seem more like this way. And then maybe do this and that. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. But this though, this thing in the corner here on the top left, I was kind of like messing around. I was like, what am I going to do to fill in this space? And then I just like drew the surrounding room in like a super wild and wacky perspective, but I wasn't too sure about that. So I might just like remove that altogether, to be honest. Because I'm not too certain about that. And if I had to debate myself whether I want to keep something in, it's probably best I just remove it. Yeah. I kind of want to put some sort of decoration on the wall, but I wasn't sure what. Like, this would be like a poster, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to put it there or, you know. But I definitely want to do more in this corner here. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop boop. This would be like a piece of cheese that you would put on a mousetrap. Of course, it has to be Swiss cheese with the holes and everything, cause that's what cartoon cheese is. Yeah. And these lines look a bit too smooth for my liking. And then this would be like the spring trap that you get with the mouse trap. Like the old school mouse traps, the one that's like designed to like snap their necks. There we go. Yeah, that's looking more mouse trappy, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if I want to like write a message here, like, happy birthday. Like, I could. Like, I wouldn't have any qualms about it, but I feel like I want to add more detail somewhere. Like, more wall decorations or something like that. Or maybe like a window. Like, let's say for example I put one here. We're doing like a pilot run here. And then the window pane would be like like that. And then I guess I could put like a potted plant on the windowsill or something like that. I don't know. I'm not too happy with the placement or how it looks, though. I'm keeping the spider web, though. I might like draw a spider as well, because what is a spider web without a spider? Riddle me this. Let's add another web segment here. Boop 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 boop. There we go. I think that's a good body for a spider, is it not? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I should probably give it legs though. Cause what is a spider without 8 legs? No, that's too thick. That is much too thick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, now that I draw it like that, it kind of looks more like a tick. But then again, Lyme disease is pretty spooky. Yeah, this isn't meant to be like fine art or anything like that, in case anyone hasn't figured it out. If they're a bit on the slow side of the spectrum. Something like that. There we go. That's good enough. Now that is a spider web. And a spider. Ooh, also, I should add another thing to the desk. Because, what is an ashtray without cigarettes and a lighter? Riddle me this. Boo, 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 boo. Ooh, I should put like an old school carton on this. Without the flip top. It kind of just like dispenses individual cigarettes. It's just like a hole in the paper. In the paper foil. Or something like that. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen like an old school cigarette packet like that in person. I've only dealt with flip tops and roll your owns. Let me try zooming out. Maybe I'll have a better sense of perspective if I were to do it a bit zoomed out. There we go. I would have a much better sense of scale. There we go, that looks more like a carton. I'll just like smooth this bit out first. Boop 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 boop. Alright, there's a Hatsune Miku plushie there as well, and there's a surfbot if you've ever played trombone. Boop 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 boop. Skilly boop 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 boop. Do 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 do. Let's pretend this is a flip top. Yeah. What brand of cigarette should I use for this? Like, I've had Lucky Strikes like maybe once in my life, and they were pretty alright to be honest, but I would say, what did my favorite ones look like? Because with cigarettes over here, they give you like the neutral boxes from, you know, there's no like advertising or you know, making them look good. Everything is just like in a plain box with a health warning, that sort of thing, you know, really unfun stuff. So I do like embassy filters. I do like those strong old man cigarettes, but what do they look like though? Okay. So it's like gold font, there's a seal on it, and there's like 2 bands of red. Okay, I think I could work with this. What is your favorite brand of cigarettes, chat? Do let us know. So I'll just like write some orange here to simulate the text. Or actually, I could also approach it this way. Where I do this. Ah, good enough. Good enough. And I'll just like do that and just lighten up the red a bit. There we go. And I guess I could like make a start with coloring this in. Do 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 do. The only thing that's bothering me is the color of the lines, right? Because I use this color for sketching, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to ink over it or not. But I could, as much as I want to do everything in Microsoft Paint, the only way that I could conveniently change the line color altogether would be through Photoshop, so I might have to do that later. So yeah, this is the shade of grey that I'm using, which is the default one. So if I do this... Okay, that works a bit better. Okie doke. And I'll just fill that bit in. Yeah! I mean, I guess I could, like, use lighter colors, or lighter shades of colors. A hint of a color. Just for those... just to make the image look softer, I guess. There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Don't know what I was thinking. Let's say I did this. That can kind of work, even if I use like a darker shade. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be so dope. I need to seal up the lines. Let's see if I just like do color only. That's fine, I think. Yes. And it should be just that. I'll do this. Maybe a bit more. Anything else? Oh no, there's this bit up here as well. Boo 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 boo. Do do do. I think I'll use a lighter shade instead. Okay, that's nicer. That's a bit easier on the eyes. But let's try this quickly. There's a leak somewhere. Oh, there's another leak here. I'm gonna fill this up. Anywhere else? I think that's fine. Yeah. Let's try this color. Do. Oh, for fuck's sake. So where was that leak? Oh, probably that massive chunk of Tsukasa's hair. And that been her arm as well. There we go. Then I do this. Oh, where the fuck is it? There is a leak somewhere. Ah, there it is. And that should be it. Yeah. Gonna make this a bit lighter. Do this. I think that should be it. Actually, I'm kind of worried. Aha, there is a leak. Another leak. Take care of that, and that should be... and this bit as well. And this bit as well. And that should be it. Hopefully, no. Or is it? Where the fuck is it? That bit's fine, from what I can tell. There it is. I see. And that should be it. There we go. Nice one. I'm such a genius. And I'll just give like some... oh, jeez. That was so much yellow. I'll give some like preliminary colors. There we go, I'm sure that's Hatsune Miku's signature color. Oh, no fucking way. Get the fuck out of here. There we go. It's a nice shade of blue. I think that's fine. Let's tidy up a few things. Any more leaks anywhere? Oh, let's try a lighter shade. Okay, this could work too. Oh my god, it's Hatsune Miku. Chat, do you like Hatsune Miku? Do let us know if you like Hatsune Miku or Kasane Teto. Do let us know. Your input is very much valued. Yeah, this could easily pass off as Hatsune Miku if I have like zero respect for copyright. There we go. Man, I should probably like design plushies or something. I'm so good at this. I think I don't think is Vocaloid. I don't think Vocaloid is run by Yamaha anymore. I don't think. I could be wrong. And then Hatsune Miku would have like a fucking necktie somewhere. So I almost forgot that I was trying to draw a necktie on her. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure like Hatsune Miku has a necktie, but she wears it like casually. It's not like for business or anything like that. And her tie's like that color, I think, I'm sure. Oh yeah, my bad. Something like this. Does Hatsune Miku wear shoes or anything like that? I haven't focused on her feet or anything like that. Hatsune Miku's feet. Oh, so they're like thigh highs. Oh, holy shit. There's like a licensed Hatsune Miku high tops. That's pretty cool. I like high tops. They're comfy. So, Hatsune Miku shoes kind of follow the same color scheme. Scheme? Scheme? Sheen? Or it's like kind of dark with turquoise highlights or something like that. I don't think it's turquoise. It doesn't feel like turquoise. I guess I could make the skirt gray as well. Oh no, not like that. Boo 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 boo. Yeah, good enough. Or do I want to fill those in? Yeah, alright. Boo boo boo. Oh, that's much too dark. Oh, that is much too dark too. There we go. And then fucking I'll just draw some blue lines, I guess. Or would the pink ones be better? I'm not sure. I am just winging it. Does it vaguely look like Hatsune Miku? If so, then that's good enough. Ooh, what if I made the whole thing blue? Like this instead. Yeah, this might be better. Let's see. Let's experiment and explore. I think I prefer the single lines, to be honest. Yeah, and I'm gonna stick with it. And then shoes are kind of like that. I don't want it not so dark though. Nah, I won't bother with that. But anyway, that's Hatsune Miku done. Should I give it like skin color or something? I never use skin color when I draw. Nah, that's just more work. More work that I'm not getting paid to do. What color is Tsukasa's hair? Tsukasa Lucky Star. Oh, she's kind of got the purpley thing going. Okay. Boo 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 boo. So it's kind of like, let's see, let's close up any gaps. Any gaps. Like that, and like that. Like fucking, being pixel perfect here. Everything has to be perfect. I won't accept any less. I don't think there's any gaps in her fringe. I'll clean that up. Close this hair here. Do 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 do. Do do do. Boo doo boo 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 boo. I think that's good. There we go. Should make it a bit lighter. Yeah. And her little hairband thing is like yellow or something like that. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Now this is a well-drawn Tsukasa. Do 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 do. Man, this is so dope. I'm like the best artist ever. There we go. And what else? What's up with the sleeve? Should be like this or something like that. Let's go a bit lighter, more saturated. Maybe a lot less saturated? Nah. I think I should just make it even more lighter. Color this one yellow as well. There we go. That'll be like cake frosting. And what color are her eyes? Same as her hair-ish. Yeah. Yeah, close enough. And then we take this. There's another gap there. Right. And I can fill this bit and that. Maybe this as well. Or do I go with a different color? Like that. Or perhaps something lighter. I'm just fucking about with colors at the moment. Let me see what would work for here. This would be like a metal leg for the table. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good enough. And I could just add it here, here, and here. Oh, I forgot to drop the fucking surfbot as well. I mean, color in the surfbot. I'll just do some primary colors first. Okay, maybe not that color. do do do. There we go. And now that we have colored this in, that should be fine. Surfboards are that kind of color, aren't they? I've got blue somewhere. I think that should be lighter. I think that should be a bit darker. And then this will be the cake. And that could be like a strawberry filling in the middle. This will be like your classic, I think it's Victoria sponge. It's definitely a sponge cake of some sort. I'll take that. Keiki. Keiki daisuki. Wait a minute. That shade of grey is not the same as the other shade of greys. There we go. Problem solved. And let's see. Then do this. Actually, I think I should turn that into strawberry. Boop, 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 boop. What if I did this? Yeah, that looks better. And the seats could be... And... It's a big strawberry. Let's make it a bit smaller. There we go. And so it looks like it's sitting on top of some whipped cream. At least that's the idea. Nah, that's not working. Yeah, if I... Yeah, okay, that one makes more sense. Yeah. Then I erase this. Let's tidy this up a bit. Boo 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 boo. Just straight line. Oh, look at that. Now that is a slice of cake, if I do say so myself. Or if I've ever seen one. This... what color scheme are serve bots? Okay. Huh. Because if that's the case, then they would be like slightly grey here. Right. Now I'll do this. There we go. Oh yeah. And that's some cake frosting. Or would I want the crumbs instead? I don't think anyone's gonna notice, to be honest. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I care. What if I did it with jam instead? I'm using a pure default red for that, aren't I? Yeah, nah. I guess I could color the entire PC case in one color. Because having RGB lights on your PC is kinda cringe. Oh, I should call it keyboard in as well. I should add more keys to this, I think. So just like F4, F8. So I need another set of 4. This will be like a, I don't know, 60% keyboard layout without the numpad, I guess. As much as I love the numpad, I don't think I have enough space to fit it all in. Boop, 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 boop. One, dos, three. Maybe it's more like this, or maybe. Okay, that's fine. Then I do this, and then I do this, and. Sorry, I'm just like studying my keyboard as well. I was planning my next move. But that wasn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to draw this first. Do I have enough space for a keypad? I don't think so. I know I'll have like enough space to do like the arrow keys at most, but I don't think that's like a commercially available one. But then again, this is just a drawing. It doesn't have to be like entirely realistic or anything like that. This is not one of those drawings. And that's 5 keys down. All right. I still feel like there should be more, especially on the walls. Let me try something. Hmm. Quite the head scratcher, this. Really does make one ponder. Ooh, this could be like a ThinkPad tower. There we go. That looks very ThinkPad-esque. I want to try something. Alright. Now that looks like a PC case. And then we're onto the monitor. Alright. Um, what color is Callie's hair again? Who knows? I'm gonna guess. Something like this. No, that looks like too skin colored. That's a bit like freakish. Let's try this. Oh, there's a gap there. Do 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 do. That's vaguely Cali colored, I would say. Hold on, I want to try. Not quite. And I will take this color from the cake. All right. Tiger stripes? No. What color should it be? Something a bit lighter, maybe? I feel like I should add more to this. Or just like a little boob window or something. Let's try that. Oops. I will take that, color that in. Doesn't look quite right. Yeah, I think that's a bit more accurate. I think, I hope. Damn, this guy's writing out a fucking novel here. Holy shit. I'm just stepping back to admire my work first. That looks nice so far. I'm happy with it. I'm pleased with how it looks so far. Oh, I should also color in that cheese in the corner there. That's a bit too yellow for cheese. I wouldn't trust cheese that's colored like that. That's like a craft single color. Like, I don't mind craft singles, but that's not what I'm going for here. Oh shit. Boop 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 boop. Color that in, and then fucking color that in, fucking. Oh yeah, tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing a VR stream tomorrow. That's something to talk about. Gonna go around VR chat. Apparently there's a VCat Um, I don't know what to expect from VCAT. I know there's like maybe 1 or 2 booths to watch out for, but otherwise, I'm not expecting much out of VCAT. I never get excited for VCAT. Like, sure, there's nice things on there, but I don't know. It's like too many bright colors, and it feels a bit all over the place, to be honest. Like, some of the stands are cool, some of the people who make the stands are cool, but I just don't get excited for VCAT that much. So yeah, I'll probably do some VCAT. I'll check out the VCAT world, and then I'll check out some other worlds as well. Might play some VR pool, because oh my god, I haven't played pool in ages, and it's just hard to find someone to play pool with. And then I might round it off with some karaoke if I'm in the mood for it. And then the day after, which would be Saturday, I'm gonna do another ASMR stream. I've got some things ordered, and hopefully they arrive in time for me to use them on stream, which would be pretty cool, to be honest. I think that's a niche I could explore. But yeah, that's what's coming up. And then hopefully I finish this picture by the 20th, or before the 20th, really. I'm just wondering what color I should paint this keyboard in. I could worry about it later. I could give the wall like some wallpaper or something, just to make it seem less plain. Just a bit more interesting, I guess. But that spider web is gonna be a fucking pain in the arse. I could just give it a shot, see how it looks, I guess. Boop 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 do 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 do. Something like that, and then just close this gap here. Yeah, and that should be it. No fucking way. Where's this gap here? Oh, here. God, how could I forgot? How could I have forgotten? Do 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 do. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking joking. Feels a bit too saturated, or something like that, whatever the word is that art nerds use. Color in the floor as well. Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't look very floor-like. I'm not getting floor vibes from this. Unless I have like tiles or something like that. Yeah, some timber, I guess. Ooh, I could add like a tin of monster as well. I've already colored everything in. I could always add it in like post-production, I guess. It is not a big deal. Oh shit, that was a big deal though. Let's try a different shape before I commit to it. Okay, I'm committing to it now. Yeah, good enough. Boop boop boo doo doo doo. Skip a dee beep bop doo. Skilly beep bop doo doo doo. Yeah, it looks like it's coming together. Oh my god. Oh, I've been so fucking tired today. I think I'm pretty happy with how it looks right now, so I'm gonna save it, and I'll see what I can do post-production wise. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made, and yeah, I might just like wrap it up for tonight, because this wasn't planned streamed or anything like that, but I thought it would be a nice thing to do to work on my consistency. Okay, what about it? Right, anyway, thank you for stopping by. Let's see. I am gonna raid into... Cool. Yeah, because that's essentially what I was drawing for. That's who I was drawing for anyway. That's what the drawing is intended for. That's who the drawing is intended for. But yeah, until next time, take it easy and good night. Remember, check out the Discord. I have a Discord. Check out my About page. That's the link to the Discord. And also, don't forget about tomorrow's stream where I do some VR or something like that. Yeah, whatever. Until next time, take it easy and good night. Good night. Bye. 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 Bye.